Welcome back, guys, to another Babbling beer review. Sunday evening tonight. Normally I like to do them on a Friday. Generally, that's the general rule of mine, that I do them on a Friday now. But sorry about that. Yeah, I've had family down this week, so a bit delayed in putting this one out here. But had it in the fridge for a little while. One from Morrison's, £1.50 a bottle. It's from Wychwood Breweries. I know I did mention about Wychwood Breweries in a previous video when I did the Scrooge from Robinson's. I sort of dropped in there. It's closing, isn't it, Wychwood Breweries? It's a shame. Only a small amount of staff that work there. Been around for a little while. Bought by Marston's Group in 2008, and obviously pushed out some good beers. And you know, when it was originally Wychwood Babbling beer reviews, guys, come on. Yeah, they're shutting in November and moving it into another part of the, I don't know where it's going, that's on the website, but it's getting, you know, amalgamated into another site, so beers will still come out, but obviously not from Wychwood Brewery. So as far as tours and things like that go, and looking around that site in Witney, Oxfordshire, yeah, sad really, isn't it? You know, these big companies that come in, and you know, that's why I like Bays, and I go on about Bays Brewery. It's a family brewery, and hopefully they'll keep it as a family brewery. You know, these little microbreweries that set up and start, you know, whether do they outgrow themselves, it's fun, isn't it? You know, it's nice when they're a family brewery and they're a small brewery and they stay local and stay true to their, you know, their roots. So shame. Anyway, I've never had this beer. As I say, it's from Morrison's. Other supermarkets are available. £1.50 a bottle. I paid for it, £1.50. It's been in the fridge for a little while. It's dry neck golden ale from Wychwood Brewery. Even the bottle caps, remember the old bottles and the old logos? I mean, that's not bad, but I used to love the old sort of Wychwood, you know, their livery, or whatever you want to call it, their pump clip designs and bottle designs, and you know, even the bottle caps, you know, with the witch on the broomstick. And I used to like that. It's just different, you know. And the hobgoblins on the glass, I know they are on the newer ones, but I don't know, it looked more like something out of a book you read from Terry Pratchett, didn't it? You know, the designs went years ago, but now they've gone, you know, sort of modern look, isn't it? It's a 4% golden beer, 500ml bottle. I've never had this, so I don't know what it's like. Not on a pump or from bottle, so I'll just see it at 150, and I was picking it up as I went through. It's malts of the palest hue combined with the magic of mosaic hops create refreshing fruity aromas and a thirst quenching flavours of sweet citrus and dark berry fruits. The perfect beer to quench the driest of throats. So 4%, as I say. Get the words out there. Babbling beer reviews. Sunday evening, school night. I'm sorry about the tire again. Well, I'm not sorry. I said, what a day for a Gooner. Eh? Finally, after all these years, we win against City. Can only be on the up, can it? We could shake off that other team that's sitting up there. Brilliant team that is. For all you out there who are, you know what I'm on about. So guys, yeah, Wychwood Breweries. As I waffle, and I do like to waffle and babble, as you know, those of you who've seen my videos before. Yeah, I just, you know, I like looking at the history. It's just the fact that, you know, when you come from it, the brewery started in beer reviews. The brewery is sited at the Old Eagle Maltings, built in 1841 to malt barley for Clinch's Brewery, which had an estate of 71 pubs in southern England. In 1961, Courage, the old group Courage there, bought Clinch's for its pub estate and closed down the brewery. In 83, part of the original Clinch's Eagle Brewery site was rented by Paddy Glennie, but named the brewing company Glennie Brewery. Chris Moss took his interest in exchange for a debt from Paddy and took over after Paddy Kenny moved away in 1990. Strange. The Eagle was renamed the Wychwood Brewery after the ancient Wychwood Forest, which borders Witney. At the same time, the brewery moved to the Two Rivers Industrial Estate, still in Witney, in 1994. The brewers moved back to the site, taking on more of the old site. The brewer was taken over in 2002 by Refresh UK, a subsidiary of Marston's. And then they obviously bought Refresh and Witchwood Brewery outright in 2008. Oh, sorry, it says subsidiary of Marston's. Then Marston's then bought Refresh and Witchwood Brewery outright in 2008. Pardon my babbling. So yeah, you know, again, another one with a bit of history, you know, all to do with the debt and little things in these stories that are, you know, fascinate, intrigue me. A sad little mind, isn't it? But no, I like to listen to the history of, you know, these things and, you know, get the background of where they come from. King Goblin's one of my favourites. I like that. That was a nice one. The Ruby one, yeah, not bad. I'm not keen on the IPA version, but as I say, I've done several beers over the years that are quite nice beers. So when I was in Bedfordshire, we had a pub there. I think it was called the Hobgoblin, actually, the pub, and it had the you know, the old sort of logo, the goblin on the outside, you know, and it was great, you know, something sort of magical, mythical, especially down here in Cornwall. When you get something like that, it's quite yeah, sort of adds to the area, adds to the, you know, the history and that. So anyway, without further ado, I'll open it up with my trusty Bayes beer bottle opener, and we'll have a look. I don't even want to collect the cap. I've kept all these bottle caps over the years, and you know, as I say, it's not the ones with the the little witch on the top of it. Cool. Very pungent flavour straight away. What a twang in that. Reminds me of something that's probably, I'd say legal in small doses, but if you know, for self-medifying, if you get my drift. But yeah, a sort of bitteriness in there, but that'd be them hops, wouldn't it? Oh dear, that's quite nice straight off the bat. Yeah, nice sort of grassiness to it. It's really different, isn't it? No, I like that's nice when you smell a beer that's actually different, you know, and you get that different sort of aroma from it. Aroma is the word I'm looking for. Babbling beer reviews. Yeah, fruity aromas, thirst quenching flavours, sweet citrus, and dark berry fruits. So I'm interested to try this. Obviously, I think I've seen reviews on this, so you guys out there, obviously, if you tried this, let me know in the comments. Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? And as I said to you before, I like golden ales. Devon Dumpling, 5.1%, nice golden ale from Bayes Brewery. BayesBrewery.co.uk, check it out. But yeah, the pour, guys, the pour. Let's have a look. Oh, quite lively. Plenty of head on there, plenty of fizz. And as I told you before, I'm shocking at pouring. I mean, yeah, a couple of fingers in there. Call that aroma. There's citrus aromas in there as well as citrusy, but for some reason I'm just thinking of something else. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you had that smell from it, or is it just me? Yeah, I've got neighbours around here that like to partake, and not as strong, but definitely a similar aroma to me there. God, I can smell it sort of from that distance. Pungent twang. It's a nice clear in colour. Very clear in colour. What am I talking about? Babbling beer reviews. Golden in colour, as it says on there. Nice golden in colour and nice and clear. Nice white head. Doesn't seem to be loads of carbonated bubbles coming up from it. Actually, I can't see any. So let's give it a bit of a taste test and see if it tastes the way it smells. Okay, not overly fizzy. I get a bit of metallic taste there straight away. The first thing I tasted through the pungentness was a metallic taste. I don't know why, almost like a tinny taste, but I don't suppose it is, but that's what I've got, a metallic taste. with that pungent twang and a citrusy note. Very, very weird combination there, but at the same time, nice, apart from the metallic-y part. You cut through that. Yeah, that's odd. Next sip, don't taste the metallic flavour. More of that citrus hoppiness on the second taste there. Dark fruits. Yeah. It's definitely a sort of, you know, nice sweetness, a nice sort of, it wasn't supposed to like that earthy taste. It's very nice. It's a nice sort of, lots of different flavours coming at you at once. So yeah, that is quite a nice one actually for a golden ale, and not overly fizzy. Again, I'd like to try that off of you know, the hand pump. That would be nice, I reckon. But it's not overly fizzy, which is it's pleasantly surprising. I like that. I like when I get one that's, you know, although the head's sort of disappearing again already quickly, but yeah, very nice. We're going to be much stronger in, you know, scent than that, because you know, over their nostrils there, she probably smell it. Get that smell. What are you doing in that shed? What you're supposed to do? You're talking to your friends on the beer reviews and drinking beer. I told you not to have that stuff in my house, didn't I? No, dear. I wouldn't have anything like that in here. Anyway, yeah, back to it. Yeah, I like that. The as I say, the forefront for me, that metallic taste has gone. Maybe it's not in my mouth. I was drinking other stuff before that, so probably that's, you know, a bit of the aftertaste, but definitely a nice pungenty sort of twang for me there, but with a citrus coming through, you know. Yeah, I quite like that. That's a nice one. I don't know if I'd session on it, but I could drink, you know, a couple of them quite happily. Quite nice actually from, I suppose that, I'll say Witchwood, you know. When I think of King Goblin, how dark that is, and the ruby flavours, the sort of heavy flavours, and this is just sort of a golden ale, which is quite nice. I mean, I wasn't a keen. I mean, I didn't mind the, you know, the Goblin, the gold one that they do, but this is nice. Yes, I suppose it's a dryness to it as well. There is a nice dry, there's sort of bitterness in there as well. It's nice. All round, it's sort of a nice, good one. I like that dry neck, and for £1.50 a bottle, I can't grumble. So do you buy that one? Yes, get it if you haven't had it. And if you have had it, let me know in the comments what you think to the aromas and the taste. 4% golden beer from Witchwood Breweries, or Marston's Group, or whatever you want to call it, you know. Yeah, would I recommend it? As I say, yes, try that. What do I want to rate it at? I like it. I'm going to go straight in with an 8. I'm going to go bang on with an 8. I do like it as a sort of I think I'd put it out there in bottle beers actually. That's nice. Yeah, 8. I'm going to go an 8. Straight 8 with that. And I would say definitely again, if it was on hand pull, it would be a lot the higher score definitely. I'd happily sup on them for an evening. I think session. Yeah, I swear, if I'm saying I'd sup on them for an evening, I probably would. After a couple of them, I probably wouldn't. You know, I'll just serve us another one. You know. So cheers. We like that one. Right, guys. Well, thanks very much for tuning in. I've had a bit of a funny week. I've had my son down on holiday for the week, which it's been good. It's been nice. It's been out, done a few things, and been different sites down here in Tintagel. Went to St Ives, went up to Trebarwith Strand. I said about these places before. Took him to Tintagel. When he was younger, he comes to these places, but he didn't remember them. He'd never been to St Ives. Took him there. It's been a nice few days, and the weather, first part of the week weren't great, but towards the end of the week it's been nice weather. So the only thing is he brought a cold with him, bless him, didn't you? If you're watching this, I love you. Thanks for coming, and thanks for the cold. But no, all jokes aside, it was a nice week. It was fun, yeah, I'm just getting at the back end of that cold now. So you know, if you're out there, I think it's kind of about the lurgy at the minute. Not COVID, thankfully, so that was good. So yeah, on to a new week. Dave, if you're watching, I just take your comment on board. I'm looking around at some. I've got an idea of a mould I'll do I don't know when I'll do it, but shortly I'll get a mould and put it on the pump on here, and we'll do a review on that one, and we'll see what we think to it. So stay tuned, look out for that one. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Listen to me babble and waffle some more as I do, and I'll see you again here at the King&Dragon soon for another Babbling beer review. Thanks again. Have a good week, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Take it easy.